What if I told you that retiring in the wrong U.S. state could cost you tens of thousands of dollars in taxes, slash your quality of life, and leave you trapped in a healthcare nightmare? In 2025, America's retirees are waking up. They're ditching the overhyped, overpriced states and flocking to hidden havens, where sunshine meets savings, and comfort comes tax-free. But which states are really worth it? And which ones just look good on paper? Today, we're counting down the 10 absolute best U.S. states to retire in 2025, based on low taxes, high comfort, and real-world data you can trust. From Florida's no-income tax paradise to Wyoming's stunning serenity, this list will surprise you. But the number 1 state, it just might change your retirement plans forever. Number 10, New Hampshire. New Hampshire might not scream retirement mecca, but for savvy retirees, it's a goldmine of financial and lifestyle perks. With no state income tax on wages and no sales tax at all, it immediately beats out most of its northeastern neighbors. The caveat: interest and dividend income is still taxed, but only for now. Those rates are being phased out, making this state even more retiree-friendly in the near future. Now, let's talk property taxes, because here's the curveball. New Hampshire's median property tax rate is high, among the top 5 nationwide. But for retirees who downsize or live in rural counties with lower property values, the burden becomes manageable, and often offset by the total lack of sales and income taxes. The key is smart housing choices. Beyond the finances, the quality of life is outstanding. With low crime, pristine nature, excellent hospitals, and quaint New England towns, retirees get peace and charm bundled together. Plus, it's ideal for those who value 4 distinct seasons without the brutal extremes of nearby states like Maine or Vermont. So why isn't New Hampshire higher on this list? It's a trade-off. Taxes are mostly friendly, but not perfect. Still, if you're seeking safety, beauty, and small-town America at its finest, New Hampshire delivers more than you'd expect. Number 9, Alaska. You didn't see that one coming, did you? But here, this Alaska has no state income tax, no state sales tax, and gives residents an annual dividend check $1,700 in 2024, straight from the state's oil wealth. That's right, Alaska pays you to live there. For retirees with modest needs and adventurous spirits, it's a hidden gem. Many cities, including Anchorage and Juneau, boast tight-knit communities and surprisingly modern healthcare facilities. And despite the brutal winters, locals report high satisfaction with their slower pace of life and awe-inspiring surroundings. Now, there's a reality check. Yes, winters are harsh. And yes, remote living can raise prices on groceries, gas, and services. But if you're frugal, self-sufficient, and want a low-tax lifestyle that literally rewards you annually, Alaska offers unmatched financial perks. Is Alaska for everyone? No. But if you're done with crowded coasts and want to keep your cash and your peace of mind, this state punches far above its weight, and the dividend check is just the beginning. Number 8, Wyoming. If Alaska is too wild, Wyoming is its tamer, sunnier cousin, and it's climbing fast on retirees' radar. No income tax, no estate tax, and a shockingly low effective property tax rate of just 0.55%. That's one of the lowest in the nation. On top of that, combined sales tax rates average just 4 to 5%, making everyday expenses cheaper than many retirees expect. This is a state where your dollars stretch further, and your privacy and peace of mind go up. With wide open spaces, low traffic, and virtually zero urban stress, Wyoming is ideal for those craving serenity. The comfort factor, sky high. From Yellowstone to the Grand Tetons, the natural beauty is staggering. Cities like Cheyenne and Casper offer decent healthcare access and a growing number of retirement-friendly amenities without the noise or chaos of larger states. So why isn't everyone moving here? Simple rural life isn't for everyone. Winters can be intense, and services are more spread out. But if you're looking for one of the most tax-friendly, peaceful retirements in America, Wyoming could be your personal paradise. Number 7, Nevada. Think Nevada is just about casinos and chaos. Think again. For retirees, Nevada offers serious financial advantages: no state income tax, no estate or inheritance taxes, and property taxes that hover at a modest 0.74%. That means more of your Social Security, pension, and 401k stays in your pocket. But here's the twist. Las Vegas and Reno are becoming retiree magnets, with rapidly growing communities, excellent healthcare, and endless recreation. Whether it's golf, entertainment, or simply soaking up 300 days of sunshine a year, the comfort factor is undeniable. Yes, housing costs have risen slightly in recent years, especially in popular areas. But when balanced against the zero income tax and relatively low everyday expenses, Nevada still comes out ahead. And outside the major cities, housing can be surprisingly affordable. If you can handle the heat, and maybe resist the slot machines, Nevada is a warm, tax-free sanctuary that's only getting more attractive to retirees looking to escape both bad weather and bloated tax bills. Number 6. Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, including your retirement savings. With zero income tax, retirees in the Lone Star State keep 100% of their Social Security and retirement income. And in late 2023, Texans voted to pass sweeping property tax reforms, making homeownership significantly more affordable. Texas blends urban excitement with rural peace. From Austin's cultural vibe to San Antonio's historic charm, and the wide-open spaces in between, there's something here for every retiree. The state's robust economy also supports one of the best healthcare infrastructures in the U.S., a major factor for older Americans. But it's not all sunshine. While there's no income tax, some local property taxes remain high, depending on the county. And the summer heat, brutal in places. Yet, for many, the pros far outweigh the cons. If you want diversity, culture, and a tax-free retirement in a state that's booming with opportunity, Texas is still a heavyweight contender. But what comes next might shock you. Number 5. South Carolina. If you're dreaming of retiring near the ocean without breaking the bank, South Carolina might be your paradise. This state delivers a compelling trifecta: low taxes, affordable living, and exceptional comfort. South Carolina doesn't tax Social Security benefits, and retirees can deduct up to $15,000 of other retirement income, which is a major win for anyone living off pensions, 401k, or IRAs. Combine that with modest property taxes, ranked among the lowest in the nation, and you've got a tax haven hidden in plain sight. But the question is, why aren't more retirees taking advantage of this? South Carolina's cost of living hovers around 6% below the national average, and the housing market remains a huge draw for retirees. Coastal towns like Beaufort, Hilton Head, and Charleston offer charm and affordability rarely seen together. Median home prices in retirement-friendly zones fall comfortably below the U.S. median, even while offering beachfront or near-beach access. Utilities, transportation, and healthcare services are all relatively affordable compared to most northeastern or western states. In an era of skyrocketing inflation, that's not just nice, that's survival. But affordability alone doesn't cut it. South Carolina has seriously upgraded its healthcare infrastructure. The state boasts nationally ranked hospitals, particularly in Charleston and Greenville, with senior-specific wellness and care programs seeing significant investment since 2023. Retirement communities are also thriving, with new developments targeting active seniors seeking both independence and medical proximity. And when you add the temperate climate, rarely too cold, never too dry, it's not hard to see why this state has become a southern sanctuary. Still, critics argue that South Carolina's coastal regions face climate risks, from hurricanes to rising sea levels. And some inland areas have healthcare gaps or limited transit access. But with smart city planning and federal resilience funding pouring into critical infrastructure, many of these risks are being actively addressed. For the price-conscious, health-savvy retiree looking for southern charm without the sticker shock, South Carolina may be the most underrated gem on this entire list. And we're only halfway through. What's ahead will change how you see retirement altogether. Number 4. Delaware. Delaware may be one of the smallest states in the country, but for retirees, it offers massive benefits. Let's start with the big 1-0 sales tax. That's right. Every purchase, from your morning coffee to your big screen TV, comes tax-free. On top of that, Delaware excludes up to $12,500 of retirement income from taxation, and there's no estate or inheritance tax for estates under federal thresholds. For middle-class retirees, that means more money stays exactly where it should, in your pocket. But that's just the beginning. When it comes to property taxes, Delaware shocks many first-time homebuyers. The median property tax rate is only about 0.56%, far below the national average. That translates to major annual savings, especially for retirees downsizing to a single-level or waterfront property. Combine that with affordable homeowners insurance and low utility rates, and Delaware quickly becomes a financial haven for anyone on a fixed income. And let's not forget the state's streamlined services make things like vehicle registration and real estate closings painless, an underrated but critical feature for retirees. Lifestyle-wise, Delaware punches far above its weight. Its suburban calm, coastal beauty, and proximity to major metros like Philadelphia and Baltimore mean you get the best of both worlds: peace when you want it, and access to world-class hospitals and entertainment when you need it. Towns like Rehoboth Beach, Lewis, and Middletown offer a laid-back vibe with clean air, walkable neighborhoods, and fast-growing senior communities. And the healthcare network, bolstered by Christiana Care and nearby Johns Hopkins, is nothing short of elite. But here's the kicker: Delaware remains strangely under the radar. While Florida and Arizona dominate headlines, Delaware quietly builds one of the most retiree-friendly ecosystems in the country. So why aren't more people flooding in? It could be branding, it could be weather, or maybe, just maybe, it's the best-kept secret in East Coast retirement. But secrets like this don't stay hidden for long. Because what's coming next could completely redefine how you view retirement comfort. Number 3. Tennessee. A state where the music is loud, the taxes are low, and the retiree lifestyle is booming. Since eliminating the Hull tax in 2021, Tennessee became one of the few states with no income tax whatsoever. That includes pensions, Social Security, and withdrawals from retirement accounts. And while others are watching inflation devour their savings, retirees in Tennessee are quietly building wealth through aggressive tax avoidance. Is Tennessee quietly becoming the retirement capital of the South? Tennessee's cost of living is about 10% below the national average, and housing prices remain incredibly attractive, even in cities like Chattanooga, Knoxville, and Nashville. Yes, even Nashville. With lower home prices, cheaper utilities, and reduced grocery costs, retirees can maintain a high standard of living without financial anxiety. And get this, unlike Florida or Texas, Tennessee doesn't have the same hurricane risks or scorching summers, making it a more comfortable long-term climate play. The state has also been aggressively investing in healthcare. Major cities now feature award-winning hospitals and retirement communities built with boomers in mind. Vanderbilt Health in Nashville and UT Medical Center in Knoxville lead the charge, offering cutting-edge treatments with minimal wait times. On the lifestyle side, retirees are spoiled with options: scenic drives through the Smoky Mountains, nightly concerts, and robust cultural festivals year-round. For those who want their golden years to include bluegrass, barbecue, and beautiful landscapes, Tennessee delivers. Critics point to Tennessee's rising housing demand and infrastructure stress, especially in Nashville. But with new development pushing outward into affordable, green suburbs, retirees are finding it easy to balance proximity and peace. Bottom line: Tennessee isn't just where young people go to chase dreams, it's where smart retirees go to protect theirs. But if you think this state is good, just wait until we hit the top 2. Because number 2 may just flip your entire retirement plan on its head. Number 2. Arizona. This state is more than just a snowbird destination, it's a retiree stronghold, and it's getting stronger. With no tax on Social Security benefits and favorable treatment of other retirement income, Arizona ensures that retirees can stretch their dollars further. And with ongoing discussions in the state legislature to raise retirement deductions even higher, Arizona could soon become the tax king of the West. For now, it's already one of the most economically attractive retirement states in the country. What truly sets Arizona apart is its cost of living. Ranked among the 3rd most affordable states for retirees, Arizona offers up to 15% savings on everyday expenses compared to the national average. Cities like Tucson, Prescott, and Mesa provide desert beauty without desert-level prices. Affordable housing, efficient public transit, and low utility costs, especially for solar-powered homes, make day-to-day life much easier on a fixed income. And those dry winters, retirees love them. Healthcare is another major selling point. Arizona is home to the world-renowned Mayo Clinic in Phoenix, as well as a growing network of retirement-focused care providers. Senior living communities are booming, offering everything from golf-centric villages to medical-assisted apartment complexes. The health-focused infrastructure here is not just present, it's world-class. Combined with a rapidly expanding senior services sector, Arizona doesn't just take care of its retirees, it pampers them. Of course, Arizona isn't without drawbacks. The summer heat can be brutal, and water access remains a growing concern. But with smart home design, adaptive living, and vast indoor recreational spaces, retirees are finding innovative ways to beat the climate. In exchange, they get year-round sun, unmatched scenic beauty, and one of the most pro-retiree economies in the U.S. So what could possibly beat Arizona? One word: Florida. Number 1, Florida. This isn't just a retirement destination, it's the retirement kingdom. The state has no income tax, doesn't touch Social Security benefits, and won't tax your 401k or IRA withdrawals. It also offers no estate or inheritance tax. In plain terms, retirees get to keep more of what they've earned. And with 3 million retirees already living there, Florida isn't just popular, it's dominant. But with growing costs and climate fears, is the Sunshine State still worth it? Surprisingly, yes. Florida's property taxes are below the national average, especially with generous homestead exemptions that can knock thousands off your annual bill. While home prices in cities like Miami and Naples have surged, many smaller towns, Ocala, the Villages, and Port St. Lucie, remain affordable and tailor-made for retirees. Groceries, utilities, and healthcare are also competitively priced, particularly outside the coastal hotspots. For the strategic retiree, Florida still holds the crown. Lifestyle in Florida is nearly unmatched. The weather is warm, the beaches are endless, and the retirement communities are world-class. Cities like Tampa, Sarasota, and Fort Myers are essentially built for retirees, with hospitals, golf courses, and senior programs available in every direction. And with high-quality healthcare facilities, including several that are nationally ranked, your golden years will be as safe as they are sunny. Simply put, Florida feels like retirement was invented there. But make no mistake, Florida isn't without controversy. Rising sea levels, intense summer heat, and overdevelopment are all concerns. However, ongoing infrastructure upgrades and smart urban planning have helped mitigate many risks. The bottom line: no other state offers the same blend of tax freedom, climate, healthcare, and comfort. Florida remains the gold standard for retirement in 2025. But as millions rush in, one question looms large: how long can it stay on top? Retirement isn't just about quitting your job, it's about reclaiming your life. And in 2025, choosing the right state could mean the difference between scraping by and living like royalty. From the tax havens of Delaware and Wyoming to the sun-kissed beaches of Florida and South Carolina, this top 10 list proves one thing: you don't have to sacrifice comfort to save money. The real challenge: picking the one that fits your lifestyle. Will you opt for Arizona's dry heat and top-tier healthcare, Tennessee's affordability and charm, or will Florida's retirement empire keep its grip on your dreams? The choice is more urgent than ever, because in a time of economic uncertainty, making the wrong move could cost you thousands. But make the right one, and you might just retire richer, happier, and more free than ever before. So, where will you retire? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more bold, data-driven travel and lifestyle breakdowns. Your future depends on it.